Yo guys, what is happening? My name is God Disciple and welcome to another DCUO video. So, in today's video guys, I am going to be showing you my Mental DPS loadout for PvE. Now a lot of you guys are probably going to be a little bit confused why I've gone Mental, but believe it or not, Mental was my first power when I started playing DCUO. So at the start of this game, God's Disciple, he was using his brain. So today's video guys is going to follow the normal sort of layout. So I am going to be showing you everything. I'll be showing you where to put your power points, your skill points, your gear, how to mod it, the loadout and the rotation. So this is a bit of a beginner's DPS loadout guys. I'm going to be doing two parts to my Mental DPS loadout and this is going to be the first one. So I hope the video does help you out and stay tuned for everything you need to know. Right, okay then guys, so first of all, I'm going to be showing you where to put your power points. Now with Mental, you have two power trees, one called Telekinesis and the second called Illusion. So first of all, in Telekinesis, you want to be getting Telekinesis at the top, Psychic Push below it, Psychic Resonance to the left, and then Telekinetic Bolt in the middle. And then you want to go over to the Illusion tree, and first of all, you want to get Terror Tendrils, go down to Psychic Shock, left to Grandeur, and then in the middle Phantom Flames, and below that Mass Terror. So you will then be left over with 6 power points left to put into the iconic power. So you obviously want to be getting your DPS ones, and then I put the rest of them, 1 in power, in the dominance, a little bit in crit healing, and then to get the additional health as well. So next up guys is your skill points. Now I tell you to do this every single time. Go and get your movement mode first of all. You do not want to be respeccing at the end of putting all of your skill points in, so get this bad boy straight away. Next up you're going to be going into the weapons. So I am not using any weapon mastery. This is a complete advanced mechanic loadout. So first of all, go through all of your weapons and put 4 skill points down the middle, so that you can unlock the critical attack chance and also the critical attack damages in each of the trees. So first of all, go through all of them and put 4 in. Next up, what you want to be doing is getting as much might as you possibly can. So you'll go into each tree, and on the second tree you will see some of them have might, so you want to be getting that. And what you want to be aiming to get is 21 skill points in the tree, so that you can unlock the might and precision at the bottom. This is where you're going to get the majority of your might from. So in each of the trees which have got might in them, so for example in Brawling has might in it. Let's just go and find another one. So there we go. In Hand Blaster, this also has might in it. So you want to be getting to those 21 skill points at the bottom. So what I will then do is put the next amount in power. So I'll go first of all the 4 down the middle. I would have already had the critical attack chance. I would have put the might in, and then I would then go for the power. This will then leave you with 2 skill points left to put in, so I just put them anywhere, and then that will unlock might and precision at the bottom. Now you want to be doing this as many trees as you possibly can, getting as much might as you can, because that is where your damage is going to be coming from. So first up guys, get the 4. Get the critical attack, get the might, put it in power, 2 somewhere else, and then unlock the 3 at the bottom in might and precision. So guys, we now move on to your gear and mods. Now this is a PvE loadout, so you want to be farming the top tier content that you can to get the highest item level gear, so that your CR is as high as it possibly can. I am currently the top PvE CR at the moment, 156, so that's what you want to be aiming towards. And then when you are modding your gear, you want to be getting as much might as you can, but you also want to be getting some of the affinity bonuses. Now remember, this is advanced mechanics, so in the affinities where you get your critical weapon attack, you don't need to worry about getting those. So in those ones, I've just put full might in there. The ones that you do want to get it in is the ones where there's the critical ability attack chance. so you want to be putting your might and health in there. But other than that, you just want to be putting might in. It's also on the shoulders, you put might and power in to get the critical ability attack chance as well. But in the others, you can just put straight might in there. Now in regards to your weapon mods, obviously with your weapon you put blast adapter for DPS. In the neck you put escalating might. In the back I've got berserker. In the chest, penetrating strikes. In the feet, deadly block. And in the hands, max damage. So there we go guys, that is your gear and mods. The highest gear that you possibly can get, and mod it with as much might, with making sure that you are getting the critical ability attack chance as well. So we now move on to the loadout. So the powers you want to select. First of all, I have telekinetic push. Secondly, I have phantom flames. And then telekinetic bolt, psychic resonance, grandeur, and then mass terror. So you've got telekinetic push, which is a damage move. You've got phantom flames, which is a damage move. You've got telekinetic bolt, which is also damage. And then you've got psychic resonance, which starts off your advanced mechanics. You've got grandeur, which is sort of like an aggro dump, but this will also tie in with your advanced mechanics, and I'll explain that in a second. And then you've got mass terror, which is the big move for your advanced mechanics. So guys, we now move on to the final part of the guide, which is the rotation. So with mental advanced mechanics, you trigger off by using psychic resonance. Now you can see that the resonance is active when you've got the squiggly lines around your head. You always want to be having this on. If you don't have it on, you're not going to get the advanced mechanics and your damage is going to be not as much. So if you can see, look, telekinetic push, got a crit there so it might not show it. So telekinetic push, another crit. There we go, 5k with it. You get psychic resonance on, 7k. So you get more damage out when you have psychic resonance active. So you always want to be having it there, so you can either have it by casting it, or if you go through the powers in your loadout, this will keep it going. So the times of when you might lose it is if you go down, or if you're picking somebody up, you might lose it at that time, or if you're running between sort of parts of like a raid, so you're getting from one group of ads to the other. So you can either keep it going by recasting it, or just by going through the powers. So you can either be skipping through the halls to get to there using your powers and keeping it going, which is going to take you forever, or you can just, when you get to the next set of ads, you've got it there in your loadout so that you can just recast it when you're ready to go again. Now the way the advanced mechanics works with mental is the big damage you're going to be getting is from mass terror, which is at the end of the loadout. Now you have two ways of getting this big damage. The way you should always start is with grandeur, because it is the quickest way of getting that damage. So you have your psychic resonance up, you pop grandeur, and then you pop mass terror. And there we go, we've just got a massive 160k crit. If I do it on its own, mass terror, I'm not getting anywhere near it. Now the second way to get the big damage from mass terror is by going through the first 3 powers in your loadout. So that's telekinetic push, phantom flames, and telekinetic bolt. If you do those 3 powers first and then mass terror at the end, you're going to get the big damage. So again, I'll show you. You start with your psychic resonance, telekinetic push, phantom flames, telekinetic bolt, mass terror for a big 180k crit. But you should always be starting with grandeur because it's so quick. So I'll show you again. Psychic resonance, grandeur, mass terror, 3 powers at the start, and then big mass terror at the end. And you just keep going through this order until grandeur has come off cooldown. So we'll probably get one more in here. And then mass terror, grandeur is now free, mass terror again, and you're getting the mega damage. Look at all those crits that it's getting. Massive. Absolutely massive. And the thing is as well guys, is you're getting a fair bit of damage from the first 3 powers as well. So that's 7k, 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 157k, 7k, 16k, 17k, 64k, 7k, 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 180k. The damage with it is just ridiculous. It's so big. It is so big. Like, my experience that I've had so far from doing raids is obviously Ice, everybody knows, is the best DPS power at the moment, but Mental is not far behind it. Now this, like I said at the start of the video guys, this is my beginner's guide, so there is an even better loadout. But I have both of these loadouts, which I'm going to show you the second of in a different part. I have both of these loadouts set as an armory. And the reason for this is because I use this loadout mainly on the ads. But if you're just getting used to Mental, you can still do pretty decent damage if you're in a boss fight. So just always have your Psychic Resonance up, Grandeur off cooldown, straight into it, and then you're back in this beast rotation again. Such big numbers you're getting. Sweet. So yeah guys, that is my beginner's guide to Mental DPSing following game update 56. I do hope it helps you out guys, but if you do have any questions, any suggestions or any feedback, please do let me know in the comment section below. But as always, please do like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the second part, which will be uploaded in the next few days. Thanks very much for watching, take good care guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.